An icy knot formed in my stomach as I snapped my mobile phone closed and laid it on the car seat beside me. It was March 7th, 2008, and as long as I live, I'll remember the petrifying feeling of fear and confusion that penetrated my whole body. It was a Friday, my day off since the Oklahoma State Legislature doesn't meet on Fridays, and my weekends tend to be full of the responsibilities that come with being a pastor's wife. So I was out running errands. Since 2004, I have served as a state representative for House District 84, covering parts of northwest Oklahoma City. It was a little after 1 p.m. on this day when TJ, my legislative assistant at the Oklahoma State Capitol, called me with a clear note of alarm, bordering on panic in her voice. Sally, we're getting thousands, and I mean thousands of emails, and they're not just emails, but hate emails. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. There had to be some sort of mistake. From whom? I asked her. From angry homosexuals, mostly, she said. She went on to explain that apparently someone had secretly recorded one of my talks to a group of grassroots Republican activists, and that segments of it had been edited together and put on YouTube for all the world to hear. My mind raced as I tried to recall the various speaking engagements I'd had recently and what I'd said in each of them. My next thought, following the initial wave of fear, was, good Lord, what have I done? Infamous. In the span of a few short days in March 2008, I became more than famous. I found myself instantly infamous. From sea to shining sea, I was suddenly being reviled, denounced, and despised. One week I was Little Mrs. Nobody out in flyover country. The next week I was being demonized in a YouTube video that, as of this writing, has been viewed more than 1.2 million times. At broadband speed, the World Wide Web lit up with contempt for that hateful Sally Kern. Google my name, and you'll be presented with links to tens of thousands of blog posts and articles with headlines such as Sally Kern bashing gays for Jesus and Terrorists Among Us, Representative Sally Kern. Gossip blogger Perez Hilton took a break from virtually stalking Hollywood celebrities in order to opine that the people of Oklahoma should be ashamed of me. Ellen DeGeneres devoted a segment of her television program to mocking me and trying to call me on the phone. These high-profile attacks triggered a tsunami of email filled with the vilest and most defiling obscenities imaginable. Of course, all of this attention was unplanned, unanticipated, and unprepared for. It was also extraordinarily hurtful, not just to me, but to people I love most in this world. It's painful to be accused of hate when you know there's no hate in your heart. It's discouraging to have your words twisted and exploited in the ears of the entire nation. And it's maddening to have a grotesque caricature of yourself paraded around as genuine by thousands of people who don't know the first thing about you. As my story unfolds, you will see that my stand is not against individuals, but against the forces that would seek to undermine the truth of God's Word. This nation was founded on biblical principles, and those are the values that have made America strong. Our founding fathers recognized that there are social, economic, and cultural benefits of Christian values that bring blessings to the nation that embraces them. This was the foundation of the now infamous speech that thrust me into the limelight. But of course, that part wasn't plastered all over YouTube. Amid the hailstorm of name-calling and derision that came my way, one of the least obscene and most commonly used labels was that of homophobe. In fact, I was named the runner-up for Homophobe of the Year by a certain national homosexual organization's website.